Here's something you might find intriguing. Japan maintains a higher percentage of individuals living independently into their 80s and 90s compared to numerous Western nations. While various factors contribute to this phenomenon, including healthcare systems and social support structures, researchers have also examined the daily habits of Japanese elders. What they discovered suggests that certain gentle, regular activities practiced over many years might assist some people in maintaining better mobility and balance as they mature. Now, I want to be completely transparent with you from the outset. These aren't miraculous remedies or fountain of youth secrets. They're simply gentle activities that some older adults find beneficial for preserving their current capabilities. Outcomes vary tremendously from person to person, and some individuals may experience minimal or no enhancement. Today, we'll explore 6 activities commonly practiced by Japanese elders, modified for safety and different ability levels. This video is for educational purposes only and should not substitute professional medical guidance. Please consult with your physician before beginning any new physical program, especially if you have cardiovascular conditions, joint replacements, osteoporosis, balance disorders, diabetes, or any chronic health conditions. Discuss how these activities might interact with your medications, particularly anticoagulants, beta blockers, or diabetes medications. Cease immediately if you experience discomfort, dizziness, or shortness of breath. These activities are complementary, but you may need to invest in proper non-slip footwear, 30-60, an exercise mat, 15-25, or a few physical therapy sessions, $75–150 each, to learn correct technique. If you're on a fixed income, verify if your insurance covers physical therapy consultations. Consider the timing that works optimally with your medication schedule. Many older adults find mid-morning functions well, approximately 2 hours after breakfast and morning medications, when energy levels are typically elevated but before afternoon fatigue develops. Before initiating any physical practice, ensure your exercise area has sufficient illumination, remove loose carpets or obstacles, have a telephone within reach, consider wearing a medical alert device if you live alone, select appropriate clothing, fitted but not restrictive, non-slip soles, and inform a family member or neighbor about your exercise routine. If you have auditory difficulties, practice in adequate lighting where you can observe written instructions and consider large print versions of exercise descriptions. Each of these activities typically requires 2 to 5 minutes when performed properly and safely. The complete routine, once you've mastered all activities over several months, might require 15–20 minutes. However, most older adults should begin with just one activity and practice it for 4 to 6 weeks before considering adding another. Activity number 1 is gentle, purposeful ambulation, adapted from a Japanese practice. This involves walking at a deliberately slower pace, approximately 70–80% of your normal speed, with attention to foot placement and breathing patterns. Some studies indicate that mindful walking practices may assist with balance and mood in older adults, though individual outcomes vary significantly. Begin with just 5 minutes, 3 sessions per week. Wear supportive, non-slip shoes and consider utilizing a walking aid if you normally require one. Best practiced mid-morning when energy levels are typically higher. Avoid if you have severe arthritis flare-ups, uncontrolled cardiac conditions, or recent injuries. In winter, practice indoors in a corridor or mall. In summer heat, practice early morning only and carry hydration. Some people report feeling slightly more steady on their feet after 6 to 8 weeks of regular practice. Others notice enhanced mood from gentle outdoor activity. Approximately 30% of people may not observe significant changes, and that's completely normal. Activity number 2 involves gentle morning stretches, inspired by Japanese radio calisthenics. This is a 5-minute series of very gentle arm and shoulder movements that can be performed sitting or standing. Research on gentle stretching indicates it may assist with morning stiffness in some individuals. The routine: simple arm rotations, 30 seconds. Gentle shoulder blade contractions, 30 seconds. Seated torso rotations, 1 minute. Ankle rotations while seated, 1 minute. And deep breathing exercises, 2 minutes. Perform this at least 30 minutes after awakening to allow morning stiffness to ease naturally. If you take morning blood pressure medications, wait at least 1 hour after taking them before performing these activities. Those on anticoagulants should use extra caution with any movements and obtain physician approval first. If you have hearing impairment, Use large print instruction cards. Those with memory difficulties should practice the same routine daily to build habits. People with chronic pain conditions like fibromyalgia should begin with just the breathing exercise and add one movement every 2-3 weeks. Activity number 3 is supported mini squats utilizing a chair. The objective is maintaining your ability to sit and rise from regular furniture, not achieving deep squats. This activity assists some people in maintaining leg strength needed for daily tasks. Level 1 involves standing behind a sturdy chair, lowering 4-6 inches like you're about to sit, and utilizing the chair back for support. Hold for 3 to 5 seconds, then rise. Begin with 3 repetitions, 3 sessions per week. Level 2, after 8 to 12 weeks of Level 1, involves the same movement but utilizing lighter hand support. Level 3 is rarely appropriate for most adults over 70. You may need a sturdier chair than you currently own, or consider practicing at a community center with appropriate equipment. Some older adults benefit from 1-2 physical therapy sessions to learn proper technique, $75-150 per session, often partially covered by Medicare. Do not attempt if you have recent hip or knee surgery, severe arthritis in weight-bearing joints, uncontrolled balance difficulties, or take medications that cause dizziness. This includes many common medications like blood pressure pills, sleep aids, and some antidepressants. Activity number 4 is basic balance practice with complete support. Balance exercises may assist in reducing fall risk when practiced safely, though they're not appropriate for everyone. This involves standing behind a chair and briefly lifting one foot while holding on with both hands. Always practice with sturdy support within reach, on non-slip surfaces, in adequate lighting, with someone aware of your activity, and never when fatigued or feeling unwell. Begin with lifting your foot just 1 inch for 5-10 seconds, 3 sessions per week. Those with cataracts, macular degeneration, or glaucoma should only practice with supervision. If you wear bifocals, be extra cautious as they can affect depth perception. After 8 to 10 weeks of consistent practice, some people report feeling slightly more confident when walking on uneven surfaces. However, if you've had recent falls or have significant balance problems, this exercise may not be appropriate despite supervision. Activity number 5 involves safe sitting and standing practice utilizing regular furniture. Rather than floor sitting, which isn't realistic for most Western older adults, we focus on maintaining the ability to safely use chairs, beds, and toilets. Practice sitting down and standing up from different height surfaces in your home, your bed, favorite chair, dining room chairs, and toilet. The objective is maintaining this basic life skill, not enhancing it dramatically. Consider furniture height adjustments, grab bars installation, 50-150, raise toilet seats if needed, 30-80, and ensure all frequently used furniture is stable and appropriate height for your capabilities. Activity number 6 is gentle core engagement utilizing a small towel for very light resistance. This involves gentle twisting movements that may assist with posture and core stability, though outcomes vary widely between individuals. While seated in a supportive chair, hold a small towel with both hands at chest level. Create very light tension and gently rotate your upper body left and right, keeping hips forward. Practice for 1 to 2 minutes maximum, 2 to 3 sessions per week. Skip entirely if you have recent back surgery, severe osteoporosis, or significant spine problems. Those with neck difficulties should not turn their head with the movement. These activities are not transformative. They're maintenance practices that might assist you in preserving current capabilities and possibly preventing some decline. Research indicates that gentle, consistent movement may be beneficial for some older adults, but individual outcomes vary greatly. Some people notice small enhancements in how they feel after 2 to 3 months of regular practice. Others see no change but may be preventing decline that would otherwise occur. Gentle walking, possible mood enhancement in 2 to 4 weeks, balance benefits in 6 to 10 weeks for some people. Morning stretches, less stiffness in 3 to 6 weeks for some. Mini squats, maintain current chair standing ability, possible slight improvement in 8 to 12 weeks. Balance practice, some feel more confident in 6 to 8 weeks. Sitting, standing practice, maintains current ability. Towel core work, possible posture awareness in 4 to 8 weeks. Any discomfort, not to be confused with mild muscle fatigue, dizziness, shortness of breath, chest discomfort, nausea, sudden weakness, or feeling faint. If you experience any concerning symptoms, contact your healthcare provider. On days when you're not feeling well, have pain flare-ups, or feel unusually tired, skip the activities entirely. After illness or injury, restart very gradually, often at an easier level than where you left off. This is normal and expected. Look for senior fitness programs at local community centers, YMCA senior programs, or hospitals with wellness centers. Many offer sliding scale fees for those on fixed incomes. Ask your physician for referrals to physical therapists who specialize in older adults. Some insurance plans cover silver sneakers or similar senior fitness programs. Attempting to accomplish too much too soon, exercising through discomfort, comparing your progress to others, expecting dramatic changes, and practicing when feeling unwell or dizzy. You might notice you feel slightly more stable when walking, have less morning stiffness, feel more confident on stairs, notice enhanced mood from regular activity, or simply maintain capabilities you currently have, which is actually a significant achievement. Always discuss with your pharmacist or physician how physical activity might interact with your specific medications. Blood pressure medications may cause dizziness during position changes. Anticoagulants increase bleeding risk if you fall. Diabetes medications may require monitoring if you increase activity levels. If you have mild memory difficulties, practice the same routine at the same time daily, use large print instruction cards, set phone reminders, or exercise with a partner or group for accountability and safety. Plan bathroom breaks before starting, wear appropriate protective garments if needed, practice near bathroom facilities, and avoid activities that put pressure on the pelvic area if this worsens symptoms. If you live alone, inform a family member or friend about your exercise routine. Consider joining a senior exercise group, use a buddy system where you check in with someone, or practice in public areas like malls where assistance is available if needed. The truth about these activities is straightforward. They are basic maintenance practices that some older adults find helpful for feeling slightly more stable, flexible, or confident in their daily activities. They're not life-altering, youth-restoring, or dramatically transformative. They're just gentle ways to stay as active as your current capabilities allow. Your realistic objective should be maintaining what you currently can accomplish and possibly preventing some decline that might otherwise occur. Any small enhancement is a bonus, not an expectation. The most important benefit might simply be the confidence that comes from staying safely active within your abilities. Which of these activities seems most manageable for your current situation? Do you have specific health conditions that require modifications? What concerns do you have about beginning any physical routine? Share your honest questions in the comments. We read every comment and often address common concerns in follow-up videos. If you found this realistic, safety-focused approach helpful, please like this video to assist other older adults in finding practical health information. Subscribe for more evidence-based content that prioritizes your safety and provides honest expectations rather than false promises. Remember, the optimal exercise routine is one you can perform safely and consistently within your current abilities. Begin small, progress slowly, and listen to your body above all else. Thanks for watching, and here's to staying as active as safely possible at every stage of life.